Chapter 3 Word Processor Tabular Presentation Learning Outcomes Creating a table in Microsoft Word 2010. Inserting rows and columns. Deleting rows and columns. Changing the row height, column width. Merging cells. Splitting cells. Moving and resizing tables. Applying borders and shading. Table styles. Alignment of table, changing text direction, calculations in table. Introduction. In the previous classes, we have learnt about editing and formatting features of Word like copy-paste, find and replace, thesaurus, setting margins, orientations, etc. We have even learnt about inserting and formatting some objects like shape, word art, clip art, smart art, graphics, etc. Now we shall learn about tabular presentation that can be used in Word. A table is like a grid of rectangular boxes arranged in rows and columns in which the data is entered. A table is useful in organizing and presenting data in an effective way. Rows. Rows are horizontal series of cells in a table. Columns. Columns are vertical series of cells in a table. Cell. The intersection of a row and column makes a rectangular box called cell. Do you know, a Microsoft Word table can have unlimited rows and a maximum of 63 columns? Creating a table in Microsoft Word 2010. In Word 2010 document, a table can be created in different ways. Using a grid. To insert a table in a Word document using a grid, follow these steps. Step 1. Click at the position where you want to insert a table. Step 2. Click on the Insert tab on the ribbon. Step 3. Click Table option from the table group. Step 4. A table grid appears. Drag the mouse button to highlight the desired number of rows and columns. Step 5. Click the mouse button. An empty table is inserted in the document. Using the Insert Table option. To insert a table using Insert Table option, follow the given steps. Step 1. Click on Insert tab. Then in Step 2, click Table option from the table group. Click Insert Table option from the drop-down menu. In Step 4, the Insert Table dialog box appears. Enter the number of columns and rows you want to insert under table size. Step 5. Click OK button. Note, when the table is inserted, two new tabs, Design and Layout, appear on the ribbon displaying the various table tools. Inserting data. Simply click inside the required cell and start typing to enter data. To move to the next cell, use arrow keys or tab key or click on the next cell. Inserting rows and columns. Once you have created a table, you may need to add some rows and columns. To insert rows or columns, follow the given steps. First, click on the cell where the row or column has to be added. Step 2. Click the Layout tab. Step 3. Click Insert Right or Left or Insert Above, Below from the Rows and Columns group. Empty columns or rows get inserted. Remember, you can also use the context to insert rows, columns and cells. The context menu appears. When you right-click on a cell, click on any option of your choice. Note, to quickly add a row at the end of a table, click the last row and then press the Tab key. Deleting rows and columns. You can delete unwanted rows and columns from your table by following these steps. First, click on the cell where a row or column has to be deleted. Step 2. Click the Layout tab. Step 3. Click the small arrow on Delete option in the Rows and Column group. A drop-down menu appears. Step 4. Click on the desired option from the list the entire row and column gets deleted. Or, Step 1. Right-click on the cell of a row or column you wish to delete. Step 2. Click on the Delete Cells option. The Delete Cells dialog box appears. Step 3. Choose the desired option and click on OK. Changing the row height and column width. You can increase or decrease row height or column width of a table by following the given steps. Step 1. Place the cursor on any cell in the row or column. Step 2. Click the Layout tab. Step 3. Click Properties option from the table group. The Table Properties dialog box appears. Step 4. Click on the Row tab or Column tab. Select the specific height or preferred width checkbox and use the scroll arrow to increase the row height or column width. Merging cells. Merging cells means to combine two or more cells to make it one. This feature is used to create headings that cover more than one column. To merge cells in a table, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the cells you want to merge by clicking and dragging method. Step 2. Click the Layout tab. Step 3. Click the Merge Cells option from the Merge group. The cells get merged. Splitting cells. Splitting cells means to divide one cell into many cells. Splitting is the opposite of merging cells. To split a cell in a table, follow the given steps. First, select the cell you wish to split. Step 2. Click the Layout tab. In Step 3, click Split Cells option from Merge group. The Split Cells dialog box appears. Step 4. Specify the number of columns and rows you wish to split the cell into. Step 5. Click OK button. Let's know more. To select a whole table, position the cursor over the top left corner. This makes a small box Table Move handle appear. Place the cursor over it and then click on it. To select a single cell, triple-click the cell. To select a range of cells, click and drag the mouse over cells that you want to select. To select the entire row, position the cursor near the border of row and click on it. To select the entire column, position the cursor near the border of column and click on it. Moving and resizing tables. When you click on the table, you notice a plus sign at the top left corner. This is called the Table Move handle. A small hollow square at the right corner of the table is called the Table Resize handle. To move the table within the document, click and drag the Table Move handle at the top left corner of the table. To resize the table, click and drag the Table Resize handle at the bottom right corner of the table. As you drag, you see dotted lines that indicate the size of the table. Release the mouse button when you get the desired size. Applying borders and shading. To enhance the appearance, various borders and shading styles can be applied to a table. To apply borders, follow the steps. First, select the table and click the Design tab. Step 2. Click Borders option from Table Styles group. A drop-down menu appears. In Step 3, choose Borders and Shading option at the end of the list. The Border and Shading dialog box opens. Step 4, choose the style, color and width of the border. And in Step 5, click OK button. Step 6, similarly click on the Shading option from Table Styles group. A drop-down menu appears. Step 7, choose the color of your choice to get the desired result. Table Style. Table Style is an inbuilt facility of Microsoft Word for changing the look, color and design of the borders of a table. To apply table styles, follow these steps. Step 1. Select the table that you want to format. Step 2. Click the Design tab. Step 3. Click More option in Table Styles group. And in Step 4, Click the desired table style to get the result. Alignment of table. Alignment refers to the way in which text is placed in the cells of a table. Word provides 9 options of aligning the text within the cells, like top left, top center, top right, center left, center middle, center right, bottom left, bottom center, and bottom right. To align the text of the cell, follow these steps. First, select the table cells. In step 2, on the Layout tab in Alignment group, choose the type of alignment as you want. Changing text direction. When you type text in a table cell, it appears horizontally. The text direction can be changed so that the text is displayed vertically. To change the text direction in a cell, follow the given steps. Step 1. Right-click and select the option Text Direction. Step 2. The Text Direction Table Cell dialog box appears. Choose the direction option of your choice. Step 3. Click OK button. The direction of the text will be changed. Calculation in table. It is possible to apply the basic calculations on the number entered in the table. To perform simple mathematical calculations, follow these steps. Step 1. Click the Layout tab. Step 2. Click in the required cell to get the result. Step 3. Click Formula option from the Data group. The Formula dialog box appears. Step 4. Now, delete the text written in the formula box and type a mathematical expression with an equal sign. For example, is equal to 45 plus 63 plus 65 plus 78 plus 52. Step 5. Select the number format in which you want to display the result. Step 6. Click OK button. In this case, the result 303 will be displayed in the cell. Recap zone. Table is a grid of rows and columns. Intersection of a row and a column is known as a cell. Merging cells means to combine 2 or more cells to make it one. Splitting a cell means to divide one cell into many cells. Table Styles is an inbuilt facility of Microsoft Word for changing the look, color, and design of the borders of a table.